And therefore, many of my students actually sleep sitting. I spent many months. I can sleep sitting as well. It takes actually about 1 2 months to adapt. So it takes a while, because when for many years we sleep in a horizontal position, it's really hard to switch, you can expect. But if we teach from a young age, I believe people can be taught to sleep in any position. Anything is possible. So it takes a while to adapt to it. And the important part here, if somebody wants to try, like how we can sleep sitting. So what would be important factors in order to sleep sitting? First of all, it's good to know that for sleeping sitting, it takes a while to adapt. Like let's say 1 2 months, so you need to have patience. Because when I tried it long time ago, like many years ago, I could sleep like 2 3, sometimes maybe 5 days sleeping sitting, and then I lie down, find it like relaxing kind of. I had periods which helped me to improve my health, to improve my CP with sleeping sitting a lot. But I did not know how long it would take to adapt, so it did not became my habit. And later, when my sleep shortened down to 4 hours, like it would be another maybe question to ask how sleep duration relates to breathing during sleep. And so when my sleep became so short, I realized that not so big. The importance of sleeping sitting is not so big. So therefore, for sleeping sitting, like what would be the factor? First of all, again, it's good to know that it takes a while to adapt. But otherwise, what is also important here is following it. If somebody tries to sleep sitting, it's good to have a circular pillow around the head, like similar to those which are used in airplanes. In airports, you can buy big, sometimes maybe some trains or long distance buses people use. So why? Because if your head moves to the side, there is a support. And this is very good to have the support, because when your head is not supported, it's a discomfort. It can cause some strain, some maybe even pain during sleep. And if the head goes back, sometimes you can see maybe people, like the head goes all the way back, we can open even mouth, start to breathe through the mouth. So having this circular pillow quite tight around would help to have a support for the head. So that's one part. Another part is that often what happens that if you just take an ordinary chair like this, if I try to sleep sitting like this, my elbows and this part of my arm are quite heavy, and they would create tension around shoulder areas. And therefore, if I sleep in this position, like for, let's say for some hours, the weight of my arms is going to create some tension and stress. It would be discomfort for the shoulders. And the solution is very simple. You need to have like smaller pillows or some kind of support. In medieval times, again, people would use like very solid chairs. You've seen like in movies, maybe like for kings, kings. So there is also support for the back, apart from the pillow, support for the back, or maybe to have a corner for the head. And then to have very good support for your elbows, so that your elbows can rest. And when elbows are resting on some surface, that reduces tension a lot from the shoulders, so that allows to sleep longer time. So these factors are important. Sometimes people ask, like, should I keep my knees bent, like knees bent going down, like for example in a plane or in a bus or in a train, like sitting in a chair, or maybe I can stretch my legs forward, like to put some another chair, something in front of it, or taburet, like something to keep legs stretched on. This is like actually not so important. Whatever you like, you find comfortable, whatever you like, you can choose. This is totally fine. But what is important is to keep your position of the body trunk nearly vertical, because with nearly vertical trunk, that allows to have lighter, easier breathing. Whereas if I go into like more and more inclined position, so-called reclining position, it becomes really bad. Like when inclined, like it gets to down, like let's say like 45 degrees, like halfway, angle. That's actually the way you can find a lot of people sleep in the hospitals. In hospitals, maybe like 30 degrees or even horizontal or even 45. That allows also somehow triggers heavier breathing and reduces body oxygen levels. And therefore, like sleeping in this position, like in the reclined position, is no good. And we need to try to maintain position which is straight. Even sometimes there are pillows which you can have in front of you, like special pillows you can buy on Amazon, like for traveling pillows. Some people even can sleep having a table in front of them. So imagine like you have a table, you can put a pillow on the table and lean forward on the table. And this way, also, you're going to have much less health problems during sleep, and the results, again, for the body oxygen test in the morning are going to be higher. when we sleep in sitting.